Hello and welcome to Chalk Covered Games Monthly Melt 2022
Yep.
with a brand new.
October.
Yes. What did I say?
You just said monthly melt 2022
Well, maybe we'll do a whole year wrap up.
of October.
But yeah, October 2022 with a brand new segment.
It's called Backed. Where I'm going back in my catalog of games I've backed in the past or game related adjacent. So starting with
Yeah, because mine would be very quick.
yeah, because you talked me.
I
We're not quite there yet, but eventually this list will be. My brother wanted this game and would not stop talking about it. I backed it to shut him up.
I think I backed one game. Maybe we'll have to do that one month.
Okay.
I think I have one. Maybe two.
And the first one on my list.
So is this the very first game we backed? So you should do it in order.
Well, yeah, that's how I'm doing it, in
Okay.
order. Like, the very first thing I backed was Wrath Kilter. The band that used to go to the
Yeah,
Red
no,
Fair.
I'm talking game-wise.
Yeah, this is the first game thing. Which was like 5 after them.
Okay.
So this is like my 6th overall thing I've ever backed. And
I think I'm still at one.
this is 7 Seas playing cards from Brain Vessel Creative. These were people that were looking to start a art gallery in the area, and
Yep. They're gonna have 3 in our area.
and their thing was we're gonna raise money by making sea-based card game, or not card game, but
Playing
bicycles.
cards.
And they opened their first one, oddly enough, near where we used to go gaming at.
Yeah.
At the game table, we passed them to get there.
Yep.
Uh,
And their third location.
is here in our.
No, that's their second.
Oh, where's their third one?
Or no. They're. Trying to think which one they opened first.
I think Hershey's was the second.
Okay, so then the second one was in the town we live in.
Yep.
And the third one is in the place we go every fall. The Pennsylvania Renaissance
Oh
Fair.
yeah, in the fair. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
They
so,
actually listed as their location.
Yeah. So I've backed these people to make them successful, and everywhere I basically go, they've been, which
Yeah.
is kind of weird. The cards are very nice.
Yes. And they do sell the cards at the
Fair.
the fair.
Yeah.
They're the decks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were very their whole first run of things was nautical based. Nautical dice, nautical coins, nautical decks,
Okay.
nautical prints. Now they've moved their art out of nautical,
Yeah.
but that was like their first big thing.
We need to go to their location in town here.
It's too far away.
I wonder if they have they sell their cards there. They do sell them at the fair.
Yeah, they'd probably sell them there
Yeah.
too because they're quick items that you can have on the counter
Yeah.
just to sell. But I think I also have a coin of theirs, or I know I have dice as well because it came with the thing I backed.
I do think the paintings are very expensive.
All paintings are expensive. It's what painting is.
Yeah.
It's how people make the livings.
Yeah.
But that's the first gaming thing I backed.
Okay.
I mean, because a lot of people when they do gaming
Yeah.
Kickstarter things, they always throw in like decks of cards.
Well, yeah. Cards, dice,
Yeah.
tokens, knickknacks, tchotchkes.
Yeah.
Trinkets.
Trees,
Trying to think what else like.
belts.
Yeah.
This is my D20 belt. It spins around my pants. And wherever it lands in the belt buckle is what I roll.
Dude, that would be awesome.
It'd be a very useless pants if your belt can spin all the way around you.
That would be awesome. We now need to look at how to create that.
It couldn't be easy. Go up to a person that does fashion. I'm like, I'm looking for a belt that independently is away from my body and my pants that can spin while still having a
Well,
buckle.
You could sit there and do it. Because I was thinking if you'd have to like stand up.
Probably.
It'd be weird when you're walking, it'd just be spinning.
Yeah.
I'm very tempted to stop at the people at the Ren Fair, the leather people, and be like, could we do this?
Can I make a spinning belt? And explain to them that you want to spin like a hula hoop around your body.
Because they have rings.
Yeah.
We need to make this now a whole fashion thing.
Yep. So
Because they have rings, belts, you do earrings. Spinning my earring.
yeah. Well, that's our Kickstarter for 2024. Chocolate covered games D20 belt,
Yeah.
where you are the die.
Well, no, you could do D6. You can do them all.
I guess.
You know, this is my D6 belt. This is my D100 belt.
Percentage dice have to be suspenders.
Yeah.
Whoosh. I don't know how to rotate around you this way, but
That
here's my 10th
we
percentage.
will work on that for our kicks. That'll be our own crowdsourcing project.
Percentage for suspenders.
Yes. We are far away from cards.
Yes. I need some spinning suspenders.
Yeah.
Explain that again. Freestanding suspenders that don't hold up my pants. What's not to understand? Fashion society.
Yep. Somebody's stealing our idea now.
I hope they do. I'd rather see my idea made than just be my idea.
And you having to put in the work to make it become a real thing?
I hope they become millionaires off of this.
Yeah.
You know, I hope somebody at the Super Bowl halftime show wears it. I was like, that was my idea.
If you trademark it now, you can make them,
I don't think you can trademark fashion.
I don't know.
But that was my first back thing. Was Seven Seas playing card by Brain Vessel Creator.
Yeah.
My second thing to kick off my long list of my brother going, have you seen this? Have you seen this? This looks fun.
Wait, we're covering 2 things?
Covering 3. Otherwise, this would be super short.
Well, I mean, we need to make the segment go for like 20 years.
At 3 things, I'm still pretty good for a while.
Yes, that shows how much money you've wasted on crowdfunding.
From my second choice of my brother constantly saying, we should back this, we should back this. Have you seen this? Have you seen this? We should back it.
I never did that.
Uh-huh. You'll notice there's a point where I stopped backing things you suggest. But this was early Doug complaining about games. And that's
I'm complaining.
to the point where I if I wanted quiet, I had to back it.
Mainly because I didn't understand how to back things.
Yep.
Which is why I've only backed one thing.
And apparently it was so
But
complicated.
it might be our top rated game that we've backed.
I don't know. I mean, I backed Everdell, and that's my favorite game of all time. The second thing I ever backed was Houdini's Poutini from Force Perspective Entertainment.
Okay.
Not a great game.
Well, we've only ever played that too. It might be better at more.
Still not.
Come on, how can it not be great? It's got magic and poutine.
Mm-hmm.
Or poutine.
No, it's pronounced Poutini.
Yeah, I know. There is no poutine in it.
There is.
Yeah.
There's a card called Poutine.
It's a card game. It's a trick-taking game.
Yeah.
There you go.
I will say it's a good example of Kickstarter.
Yeah.
It's a game that would never be made if it wasn't crowdfunded.
Yeah, and it's a fine game.
It's okay.
We've only ever played it at 2.
There are better trick
Because you're never like, hey, we got this game. Let's play it at 4.
For the month of November, I want you to do a fun size review of Houdini's Poutini.
Okay, we can do that.
And I said you, not me.
Well, we got to play it. So I remember it better.
You don't remember from way back then? I do. Yeah,
You're trying to get the cards to make the trick.
Now you're trying to make Poutini.
Or tricks.
You use your tricks on the people to sabotage their tricks while you're making poutine.
I don't know. I remember this. Probably because we haven't played it in the last while.
I remember everything up to 2 seconds right before I was born.
Yep.
Memory like a steel fox.
Yep.
And my third thing backed.
Was this me again?
No,
Okay.
this will be the outlier on the list because this is the only thing I ever backed on Indiegogo.
Okay.
I still have my Indiegogo thing, but I've only ever backed one thing on there back in 2015,
Okay.
and that is Tabletop Season 3 for
Yeah.
Geek and Sundry, which I thought was fitting considering our top 5s this month.
Yeah.
This happened right when Comcast bought Geek and Sundry, and they weren't going to produce Tabletop because it was their most expensive show, despite being their most viewed show. So Comcast is like, well, if you want to produce it, you're going to have to raise your own money. Then they did, and then a year later, they're like, we're getting the channel. So it's a very bittersweet Kickstarter to think back on. But, you know, I don't know if you ever watched any of the Tabletop series.
Yeah.
They were always fun. I can't remember what season 3 had in it. I think season 3 was like Dread.
Was that with what's his name?
Will Wheaton?
Still, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it ran with Will Wheaton till the end. I don't know if there was a 4th season. I know there was talks of it, but if they crowdfunded for season 3, I don't remember them crowdfunding for season 4.
And we got to meet Will Wheaton.
Yep.
And I think you talked to me for so long because we didn't talk board games or Star Trek.
It's true.
I talked hockey.
I went the opposite route. I only talked board games in Star Trek.
Yeah.
I says, Wesley Crusher, what board games were you playing upon the Enterprise?
He was waiting in line for pizza in front of me.
Yep, and he didn't buy us a slice.
Nope.
How dare you not?
And I thought about offering to buy his, and I realized he got way more money than me. But so yeah, that was the first 3 things that we backed.
Mm-hmm. Out of those 3 things, well, we got 2 physical things out of them. We got playing cards.
Yeah.
Well, the playing cards came with dice.
So out of those 3, do you have a favorite out of those 3?
Probably Tabletop Season 3, even though it's not something I physically own.
Yeah.
It gave me the most entertaining. Like, I can go back and watch it.
Yeah.
I can never go back to Houdini's Poutini.
We own the game.
Can never go back to it.
Yep.
I have better decks of cards now. I really like the Everdeath set I bought. But eventually this list will be getting hard to figure out which one I enjoyed backing more. Especially next month when all of them are your games.
Really?
That I backed.
I doubt it. But let us know what you think of the new segment here. What are you backing currently on any crowdsourcing, crowdfunding page?
What games have you backed that you look back upon?
Yep. And did you back any of these 3? If you backed Houdini's Poutini, let us know.
If you backed 7 Seas playing card from Brain Vessel, really let us know.
Yeah.
That'd be more impressive. Even though their Kickstarter was very successful.
Yeah. But so that is whatever you're calling it.
Backed.
Hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe, share the video.
Leave comment down below. As always, stay sweet.